Okay.
Yeah.
Can you give me 2 minutes?
Oh.
Hang on a second. I called the number, it rang like 30 times, and then somebody picked up. And it sounded like he goes, who is this? And I said, I'm returning a call. He's like, what is this in reference to? So the guy that called my office this morning said, this is Simon. So I said, someone by the name of Simon placed a call this morning. And I go, what's this about? He's like, who are you? I go, that's not important. What do you need? You there?
Yeah.
So I said, it's not important who I am. I said, what can I do to help you out? That's what you need. And he's like, listen, man. He's like, Tuco, or whatever his name is. He's like, someone did a really big favor for you. It was there for you. And we know, I'm Tuco's brother. And I was with him in Broward. So I don't know if this guy's from Broward or whatever. He's like, I was with him down in Broward. And he hasn't been taken care of. His family hasn't been taken care of. And he's like, and I'm letting him talk. As he's talking, I'm hearing a little bit of a New York accent. As he's trying to, when he picked up the phone, he didn't sound like a tough guy when he picked up the phone, but it was like, as he was talking to me, like the tough guy routine sounded like it was coming out. So he's like, listen, it's like, I know you guys took care of, and you're taking care of Katie and Tudo, and you're taking care of their family. Now he needs to be taken care of. And I was with him in Broward, and he's done a big favor for you. And I go, sir, I don't know. He goes, I know you've been giving money to Katie and Tudo and taking care of their family. I go, no money's been given. I said, I don't even know who these people are, and I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, who are you? I'm like, listen, it's not important. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. No one's paying anybody. And he's like, well, listen, man, it's not going away. You better do the right thing. He's like, it's not going away.
Oh, so they're saying bad words?
What's that?
So they're saying bad words?
He may have said a bad word. He may have cursed. But he goes, listen, he left it with me. He goes, listen, this he made it like, or whatever it is. This is not going away. And you need to help Tuto's family, whatever his name is, family out the way you're helping out Katie and Tuto. And I go, I don't know who you're talking about, and I don't know what I can do for you. I said, he goes, well, it's not going away. And he says, do the right thing. You got to help him out. Which, when I heard,
he should have been like, who are you? Number one.
He told me he's his brother. Obviously, he's not going to give me his real name. And I was being really polite to him. Like, hold on a second. You got it. Okay, give me 2 minutes and I'll be right there. I was being really polite.
Okay, he said he's a brother from Broward?
No, he says I know him from Broward. Or I saw him down in Broward. So I don't know if, like, this guy that they're talking about was incarcerated in Broward or held in Broward or whatever. The guy A referenced Broward. B referenced Katie and Tuto.
So they're saying my name again.
Yeah, so your name and some other guy's name, I don't even know. He's saying, talking about Tuto, which I don't even know who that is. So that's two people I don't know. And he's talking about your family, saying your family's being helped out, which I don't know. I mean, other than the hours I give you to go up in the office on the weekend and take care of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't help you out. You earn the money on the weekend when you go up.
And this is the 305 number you called? The 305?
Yep. And he left it where.
And it rang a long time?
I want to say it was like on the 7th or 8th ring that it picked up. And he left
it. That's a long time. Because
no, I was almost like.
Phone calls.
I was almost like, and he was asking me, like, who is this? He goes, listen, I gave that paper to the lady. He goes, who are you? I go, don't worry about it. I go, I'm trying to find out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, this person is on the assumption that I'm helping.
They said they're a friend in Broward, or they said they're a brother from Broward?
He said he was this guy who evidently told my mom was incarcerated, his brother. And he's saying that he has not been paid and his family has not been taken care of, and this is not going away. And I don't help. I don't just give charity out. Like, you come in my office.
Yeah, like, you can't be like,
you work.
Like freaking people threatening you and mentioning
No.
names. And, you know what I
and
mean?
he sounded, honestly, he didn't sound Latin, and he sounded like he had there's a little bit of a New York accent to his toughness.
Mm-hmm. But like well spoken.
Yeah, didn't threaten me at all. It did not threaten me at all. He just let me know this is not going away, and and he's like, you need to take care of him. You need to do the right thing. He was there for you. And I'm like,
right.
I go, I don't know. He goes, I don't know who this person is. I said, let me call you back later. That's how I left it with him. I said, sir, I don't know who this guy is you're even talking about, but let me give you a call back later, okay? He's like, okay, do the right thing. Which, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Sounds like a fucking cop that's fishing, that's or an investigator, or someone's playing games. But I don't. He's coming up with a lot of details. I'd love to know these details because I don't know two of the people's names they're talking about, and you may be in the wrong case, and then I feel even more like a dumbass.
Exactly. Just a little quick recap, just because I don't want, how did the conversation start?
It rang, and he goes, who is it? He goes, hello? I go, hi. He goes, who is this? And I go, I'm returning a phone call. And he goes, what is this in reference to? So I said,
exact words?
Yep. He goes, what is this in reference to?
Reference. Wow, this is very some educated words.
Yeah. No, he was well-spoken when my mom met him, right? So he goes, what is this in reference to? So I said, I'm returning I'm returning a message that Simon had left this morning.
That was the name, Simon?
That was the name when he called up my office and spoke to Erica and said, listen, I gave a piece of paper to Mrs. Adelson last week with a number on it. Tell her to call me, and this is Simon.
Okay.
So I said, okay. I said, I'm returning a message from Simon. So then he knew that it was in reference to this nonsense. So I said, what I told you. I said, he goes, well, I know that the family is giving money. Yeah. He kept referencing that, like, we're giving all this money to a family, like, and referencing, there's two names. There's Tudo and Tuco or whatever, that supposedly I'm giving money to you and some other dude and your family. I don't know these people. Never met them. So it's real interesting.
He's a brother. Is he brothers with this person that he's saying that's incarcerated?
He's saying he's his brother who's incarcerated.
And he's saying he's from Broward.
He said he referenced something I was with him in Broward.
I was with him in Broward.
So I don't know. So this guy incarcerated in Broward County. Is he from Broward? I don't know who these people are. But I don't like the referencing your name
definitely.
and your family, and I don't know who the dude is that you're with, or if they're just making up names, or if we should just go to the FBI and say, you know what, let's play phone tap.
Exactly.
So I don't. You know what I'm saying, though? I don't.
You should have been like, while you're doing all the threats, number one, I don't know what the you're talking about.
Well, he never said he was in a hurt, and he was. I just wanted him to keep talking. And that's why I wanted to.
Just to get a feeling of who the person is.
Yeah, because he wasn't like, he was wanting to know who I was. I remember the time important, and he said, but when he left it with he goes, listen, he goes, you gave him money. He has not been paid. His family hasn't been paid. It's wrong, and it's wrong. And he goes, this ain't going away. He's like, do the right thing. Take care of him. He helped you out. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know him. I go, my family.
Did he his teeth out or what? Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Listen, it could be a lot.
Could be a patient? It's like you run across so many people every day.
Listen, in 2 seconds, you read something in the newspaper, and you Google the last name, and in 3 minutes, the homeless man today has the technology to know where you live, where you work.
Right. Because now they're calling me in. I wasn't in the air, popped out. Okay. Let me find out who the fuck is referencing all of this. Well, but I will call that number.
They're picking it up. Whether you want to call it or if you know a friend that can be convincing to tell someone to like stop the.
Correct.
65. Yeah, 305.
Okay.
They need to know that I'm not. It's stupid what they're doing. Okay. I'm not paying anything. I think you pay something, you get the guilt.
Yeah. No. What the hell? No.
The only thing I want to do is collect my reward from the FBI if I know.
Of course. No. I want these people to go. I want these people to go to jail for like a freaking threatened.
Dude, you know what kind of vacation I could get with that money?
Exactly.
I need a fucking vacation.
Let me go.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Call me later.
All right. Thanks. Bye.